Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't mix. You can actually almost taste the smell that we're smelling.
Coming at you live from the Sacramento Hive, I'm Josh.
And I'm John. Welcome to Local Beer.Buzz. We talk about those epic beers that you want to drink. Hear about them here first. Today we're doing Sour versus Sour Part 2.
This time we're doing food, not candy. Just to name a few of the things we're going to be trying today. We're going to start off with some olives and sauerkraut.
Some sourdough bread, dolmas, and kimchi.
And we're going to be pairing that up with this delicious beer from Jack Rabbit Brewing, Cherry Drop Sour. This 4.7 ABV sour ale is going to pair probably not perfectly with some of these things, but we're going to try it anyways.
Yeah, an ultimate sour versus sour Part 2.
For those of you wondering, Jack Rabbit is located at 1323 Terminal Street in West Sacramento.
Time for Sour versus Sour
Part 2. Finish him. Wow, where did these beers come from?
Alright, we've got our sour beer. Now for our first sour food. Josh, what's first?
First up, we're doing olives. These delicious green olives came to us locally from the shelves of Target.
Fresh off the shelf of a Target. If you can't find a Target, you can't find fresh.
Down the hatch they go.
Yeah, not sour.
Nora. And fresh. You know, that's really not bad at all.
I don't really taste the olive that much.
I don't taste the sour in the beer as much as if I didn't have the olive in my mouth previously.
Yeah, it kind of just tastes like there's a lot of vinegar in my mouth. Not really tasting anything. It actually works well though.
Yeah, like it's not bad. Is it like I expected it to completely clash? This doesn't clash at all. If anything, they kind of like mellow each other out.
Yeah, you actually taste more of like the cherry and less of the sour in the beer. And you actually can taste more of that olive and less of it just being like strongly vinegary.
That's really interesting. That's interesting pairing. It's not like I'll be dipping an olive in my beer anytime soon, but that's, hey.
Now we know we can.
Yeah, now we know we can. Hey, you want to spice it up at a party? Put a nice olive garnish in there. Make a beer-tini.
Beer-tini. All right, what do we have next?
Next, we got that sauerkraut coming to you from the shelves of Target again.
Sweet, more Target products. Awesome.
Classic brand.
Oh, that's really sour. Really tangy.
It doesn't work as well. Get a weird aftertaste from the two of them.
That doesn't really work at all. I feel like the sauerkraut has kind of an off flavor to it though. It tastes a little bit different than sauerkrauts I've had before.
That's the classic in there. They use real seagull for extra flavor.
Yeah, that's a terrible off flavor. This is not a good pair. From a rating of 1 to 5, I would say that an olive for me is about a 4.
I'd say about 3. It's a nice neutral. It's not good nor bad. Doesn't add anything. Doesn't take away anything. That's 3.
That sauerkraut, however, is a 0.
Yeah, no, that's not even on the number scale. That's just...
It's got bad off flavors, not something I want to enjoy ever. I can't enjoy it.
No. Belongs on hot dogs, not paired with beer.
Well, it belongs with light beer. It does not go well with sour beer.
No, yeah, not well with sour beer. Keep it with your lagers, people.
Up next, we've got our stinkier fermented sour foods. If you can't guess what they are, Josh?
We got kimchi, dolma, and sourdough bread. First up is kimchi, because we need to get that out of this room ASAP.
All right, let's go.
Oh.
It smells really bad.
Oh, God.
It's so stinky.
Don't mean to be insensitive. Like, if you like the smell of kimchi, great, but why?
It smells bad.
Oh, God. All right, let's just get this over with, man.
Tastes really good.
It actually doesn't taste horrible. No, it does not mix.
I don't know if it mixes it. It's kind of, it's like there's some confliction and then there's some good flavor in there. It's hard to tell. This smells horrible, but tastes amazing.
As far as kimchi goes, it's not the worst I've had. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't mix. You can actually almost taste the smell that we're smelling, which is not a good smell. Like rotten cabbage or something.
Kind of like what kimchi is.
No, but like cabbage that's been like left out like in a fridge for like a month or something. It's got like mold on it, and then someone just dares you, hey, eat this.
Yeah, that's what you get for eating kimchi.
Now moving on to dolmas.
Alrighty, and we're back. Now up, dolma. I love dolma.
Oh, they smell bad. They look bad.
See, I don't think they smell bad. I think they actually smell pretty good.
They smell like rotten forest.
They taste like it too. Actually really love dolma. Oh yeah.
It actually tastes okay.
That's a great pairing. Oh my god.
Kind of grainy, super oily. It actually kind of works though.
I really like that pairing. That is so good. The little acidic bit from the dolma. Ooh. Oh yeah. This pairs so well with the acidity of the beer.
It's actually kind of strange. That kind of almost tastes meat-like. It's weird. It's got some really interesting seasoning in it. It tastes very, very delicious. I was surprised because it smells horrific. If I ever found one of those on the floor or something, I would assume that, you know, it fell out of a woodland animal or something.
Hey, if you find dolma on the floor, you cherish that. God is blessing you. You don't just find dolma on the floor, man.
I would probably throw it away. Up next, sourdough bread.
Woo!
Okay. Tastes good. Tastes like bread.
It's actually delicious. I love sourdough bread. I mean, bread and beer go well together.
Yeah.
It doesn't add or do anything.
It really doesn't do anything. It's just something to eat while you're drinking. Get like more complex sour out of the sourdough bread than I normally get.
Yeah.
It's a little more tangy. Alright, for that kimchi, I'm going to say that that was about a 2 because it had some good flavor and then some awful flavor. It was kind of all over the place. Whereas that sourdough bread, it just didn't have a whole lot of flavor. It was kind of like a 3 or so. It just kind of had, you know, a little bit of tanginess to it. No bad flavors to it, but not a whole lot going on. I'd say that's like a 3 or a 3.5. And then finally the dolma, you know, smells horrific, but it actually tasted fairly good. I'm going to say that that was about a 4 or a 5. No, that was a pretty good pairing with this beer. The cherry drop sour beer is actually very refreshing, very light, has a good sour citrusy tang to it, and it just paired well with some of these and pretty awful with others. What do you think, Josh?
I'm not a fan of kimchi, but you know, with the pairing, it was really interesting pairing, like to say the least. And then to the dolma. I thought the dolma was a 5, hands down. I love me some dolma. Pairing was really good. The acidity in the dolma went nicely with the acidity in the beer. It was really a nice pairing. And the bread was just bread, you know.
Yeah.
3.5. Didn't really do much, but it wasn't bad.
Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, we're localbeer.buzz. This was Sours versus Sours Part 2. I think it went a little bit better than our sour candy episode, which I remember some of those being hard to chew.
I remember those being hard to digest.
It was a weird episode.
Very.
Although this was pretty weird as well. Don't forget to leave us a comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Tell us if you want more sour stuff.
Tell us what to do next on our next spritzers. Don't worry, we're big boys. We could handle it.